So it made me realize, as well as it frustrated me a little bit, how comes those people, those intelligent students, invested a lot of money in their education, and all they get back in return is competing in work market to get a position. So it bewildered me a little bit. Because of that, a lot of young people, including me in that in this category, facing unfathomable anxiety and fears because the future is uncertain and no one can guarantee what happened. And in my case, I asked to myself, because I'm also the one who is planning to pursue a new professional career in university. So this is topic for another video. I asked to myself, well, if those students, if those young intelligent people are facing this issue at the job market, I'm probably going to face the same, right? Do you know what I mean? So whenever I get the thought of this job scarcity, that increased my anxiety even more. So I asked to myself, maybe I take a step back. I asked to myself, maybe this is not the way anymore. This is not the healthy way. It shouldn't be, because I'm working as an employee right now, and I asked the same question. Hey, Science, is this the only way to earn money, by sitting 9 hours or 10 hours in the office? I asked to myself, and the answer is fuck no. Well, this I'm only speaking for the generation which is similar my age. Of course, there were a really golden era around my uncle or my father age, where one family can survive by relying on a single income. Well, those ages are long gone. So I'm not discriminating, or I'm not talking bad about those people who work in the office. Okay, this is my disclaimer. The answer that I get back is okay, I could pursue a completely new career, but the goal is to earn myself with that professional, with that skills. It is completely okay to work under one of the company as a practitioner or as an internship to learn industry knowledge. Okay, but my end goal should not be after I graduate, I work at the company to support my family or as my livelihood. It shouldn't be the end goal anymore. Okay, so this is my perspective. It doesn't matter which profession. There are rumors or propaganda threatening to our young people, like AI. It seems like AI is everything. What the fuck? Well, it could be everything if you let it happen that way. What do I mean by that? You know, AI, we created AI. AI should be only a tool to magnify our personal values. We should never allow it to replace ourselves, or we should never allow it to such a tool take control over us. Now, man, this is my internal dialogue that I talk to myself. When I read the news in earlier days, my anxiety went through. Just worrying about, imagining in my head the same scenario which happened to me. What am I gonna do in this scenario? And I couldn't think clearly anymore, because the profession that I want to pursue is very related to artificial intelligence. So it is a very high tendency. It could easily replace me. Much of the solution comes internal, man. Which I don't want to look external answer anymore. So the advice that I gave to myself is not a patting on my back. I talk straight to myself. World sign. If you're so afraid of future, if you don't know what to do, if you are very uncertain about future, you probably should not live anymore. You should go and die. You should end. I should end my life here. So if you are so coward, me, if I am so coward about facing the future struggle, I shouldn't live anymore. And once I talk to myself like that, no, dying is not the way, man. Ending my life is not the solution. So from that opposite, I draw the energy. I draw the spiritual energy to fuel my mental as well as my physical state, so that what do I want to say? In this AI age, having a well-balanced, a well-stable spiritual has become really crucial. And I think no one is talking about this, mate. We as a man are the leader of our life, leader of our family. So no one is talking about this, and I'm really curious about why. Maybe it is a topic that could easily get overlooked by the majority, I guess. So once I think about ending my life, and wow, there's no way it's gonna happen. Why the fuck am I ending my life just because AI or uncertainty? That's not gonna happen. So by thinking that way, I draw the energy, and it inspires me, and it motivates me to face through every challenges head on. So this is my perspective on the future. I don't have a clear-cut answer. Well, what should do? What should do? How should I prepare? No, it is, as a viewer, if you are my audience, it is your responsibility to decide. You know. So in my case, soon after, I'm going to pursue a university degree in another places. This is a topic for another video. I'm not going to disclose about what major or where am I going to study. So this will be the later. And yeah, I'm not afraid, man. I don't give a shit about AI. So my end goal is after my graduation, worshipping the company to, no, well, company, please give me a job and give me a salary so that I can live. Fuck that, man. After my graduation, maybe I probably going to work as a internship or to learn new industrial experiences. But my end goal, like I said, is to independent on myself, to stand on my ability. So after I know I'm talking about way in the future. I'm futuristic, maybe 5 or 10 or 5, 6 years. Yeah, I will never be compete in this job market. And what I want to say to my younger brother, sisters, is please be aware that it's not the only way to live your life only if you work as some company. This age, in this contemporary age, has become, you have to learn, or you have to think about, find a way to rely on yourself. You know, you cannot blame anyone or society. No one. Don't blame them. It's useless. This is a natural process of our human evolution. So the best way to do is accept the reality. Accept this is a part of evolution. You must find a way to work in this modern age. You must find a way to create the lifestyle that you want. I have graduated, and don't stress out too much yourself by competing at a job saturated market to get a position. Even if you get a position, it's not guaranteed how long you're gonna stay there. So the best bet is to build a lifestyle. To build a lifestyle that you create by yourself. It's not easy, and you have to go through a lot of fear, anxiety. Number 2 is I want to talk about the relationship. I know, man, we as an Asian, Myanmar, small country in Southeast Asia, I believe we are highly influenced by Western country. I know, man, we listen to those Western people because most of the technology, innovation, creative work, they are pioneered by those country. That is why not in our tech daily life, not only our technology, internet are crucially important, and somehow we allow those Western philosophy and their culture influence our Asian people lifestyle. No, some of them are really education, but we should not emulate all of their belief and philosophy into our life. You know, relationship. Whenever I look on the YouTube, most of the people in Western country face a huge problem in relationship. Whenever you look, mostly, I'm not everyone, mostly they are divorced or infidelity, all of those unhealthy stuff, you know. In contrast, our Asian people, especially our Myanmar, my family background is when we got married, we stayed for life. And those Western people have a different saying. They say like every relation has an expiry date. What the fuck, man? Maybe you could tell me naive. I am. You could tell me I'm naive. I don't have much experience. Say, you could say it to me, man. I accept that. You know, a lot of social media they teach about women are bad or men are bad. But the thing is, most of the relationship problem happen because men are passive. They don't take initiative, you know. They let someone else, they let their wife or girlfriends take the decision, and they wait here like, okay, yeah, it's not what I like, it's what you like. Tell me what you like, I will do, I will follow, I will fulfill your wish, I will grant whatever. No, this is not true. You should, I should take the initiative. I should lead the relationship. I should decide. I must decide where am I gonna live, how do we like our relationship, such those tough questions. Of course, in both gender, there are bad people. There are bad men and there are bad women. Okay, those are the exception, and they have their destiny to face. So it's not I'm not generalizing everything. We have to discriminate which information we want to take into our life, which information we want to embody to ourselves. You know what? In terms of technology, in terms of a government system, in terms of philosophy and spiritual, there are a lot of things that we could learn from those Western culture. But not everything, mate. The universal law is, as a man, you should take care of your health, physical. You should take care of your mental. This also applies to women as well. So take care of your physical health, which is exercise. This is the truth, man. And you should not be sorry about it, man. You should not say, oh, she should love me as the way as I am. No. As a man, you have responsibility to live a healthy life, to live an unshakable foundation. You should not whine about your responsibility. Let me tell you what are your responsibility are. Number one, you should be independent. Once you get the lifestyle, you should support. You should provide and you should protect for your family, not only to yourself. Okay, if you cannot do those fundamental things, no woman should fall in love with you, because their futures, they cannot trust their life on your ability, because you are fucking weak. This is a tough love, man. I'm not criticizing you. I'm giving love to my men, to my fellow men. So, if you are not, applicable, if you are not eligible with those two qualities, no human fall in love with you, and it is their right to reject you straight into your face. And what are the woman responsibility? Okay, as a woman, they have power to give birth, to give birth to a new person, and they have a power to make a family. So if they say, oh, I don't want to give birth, or something, okay, there are exceptions. There are some people who cannot give birth, who cannot bear a baby, who cannot get a pregnancy. That's what I want to say. Okay, if you can provide, protect with your woman to easy life, and she is still demanding about not giving birth, a children, then as a man, as a successful man, you have the right to reject this woman. Okay? Oh, I have this. This is what I want, and you are not employing with my goal to create a family. Then you should reject her. This is your right. So, what I want to say is both gender, man and woman, have their own responsibility, and it is very important that we fulfill our roles as a healthy human being. Yeah, man, that's all for today. That's what I want to say. And don't let your mindset completely take over by those Western philosophy. Okay, those people are really good role model to learn about business, to learn about success, such thing, but not everything, man. You should take, or I should take, everything we see on internet with a grain of salt. So yeah, that's it. Future is not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be all rainbow. You know, there are going to be challenges, fears. So we as a man, we should be prepared to embrace those things. By doing so, it is only by doing that we become a mature persons. So okay, so yeah, man, that's it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.